Does no contact really work? If your relationship hasn't been well lately, and you feel like you've tried everything to save it, but it doesn't work, you still have one thing to try. Do not lose hope, because with the no contact rule, you still have a chance to save your relationship and make it work between you and your partner. But before going into the phase of no contact, there are some things to pay attention to in order to make it work for you well. Many people go into no contact without knowing what to expect. And then by the 5th day, they fail, and their relationship suffers even more. With that said, this is how to know if it really works for you. Number 1, the no contact gives you time to think. This rule works because it allows both partners to understand what they are missing. While doing the no contact, you're able to think about where your relationship lacks and what the good sides of it are. So when you two make up, you can try not to make the same mistakes again and improve your relationship in the long run. This is one of the most useful things as to why the no contact rule works so well. Number 2, your ex reaches out to you. While direct contact may seem evident that he is interested in how you are doing hence, it tells you that the no contact rule is working. There are other forms of contact that your ex might try that tell you it is working. For instance, he might publish posts that indirectly address you and how he feels about you. Posting your favorite song, hoping that you will see and be reminded of the time you were together, or continually looking at your Instagram stories are all ways of him reaching out to you. Number 3, you see him more often. If he starts showing up at places where you or your friends would typically be, then he is trying to see you without letting you know. He may even approach your friends if you are not there and ask about you directly or indirectly, knowing they will tell you that he did. This is especially true if the places you are seeing him are not typically places he would go. Instead, he is only hanging there because he knows there is a good chance he might run into you or your friends, and he will get your attention that way. Number 4, you become happier. Another aspect of the no contact rule is all about you feeling better. While this technique is mostly used for partners to improve their relationship, it can also give you space. A period of relief from all the fights and hard times you two have had, a chance to breathe and be on your own. If you find you no longer think about your ex so much, or crying yourself to sleep every night, then it means that the no contact is working. You are finally getting your happiness back. Don't forget that thinking and making decisions with a calm mind and a clear head are much better than while you're still sad and distressed. Number 5, he tries to provoke you. If your ex sees that you are not the one who contacts him and tries to get back with him, this raises his curiosity and makes him do odd things to get your attention. He may try showing up at your favorite bar, talking to your friends, or accidentally bumping into your family, knowing they will tell you. If it hasn't worked and you're still holding on to your no contact rule, then out of desperation, he may even try to be mean or provoke a response out of you by leaving a sarcastic comment on your social media, or even blocking you from social media, all to get any form of response from you. If he does this, you know the no contact is driving him mad and he still has feelings for you, which indicates that you two can't get back together after the no contact period is over, and you are both ready to work on improving your relationship. While patience is the best friend of the no contact rule, it is still important to know if your tactics work well or you need to change something. So these are the common signs of knowing the no contact rule works for you. Give it enough time for him to miss you and start wondering why you aren't the one making the first move, and you will definitely see him reaching out and wanting to come back to you. One of my female friends just recently went through a breakup with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend stood up in front of her and said, "I'm breaking up with you." Her heart dropped. It was like a dagger stabbed her in the heart. She felt ugly, insecure, and sad all the time. She felt devastated. She had no idea the relationship was on the brink of breaking up. The next week she spent in bed crying over him. All she wanted was for everything to be back to normal again, and his arms wrapped around her. She wanted him back, and she started becoming a little desperate. She tried becoming more sexual with him, tried making him jealous with other men, and even no contact without it working at all. It actually pushed him more away than getting him closer. Then she learned a couple of simple psychological triggers that work on all men. The way she would win her ex back was to use these psychological triggers in the right order at the exact right time over a couple of weeks. A couple of times per week, she would feed her ex these psychological triggers in person, through text, and on social media. At the same time as winning her ex back, there was another man. She had had a crush on him for years, and he just got single. This guy was everything she wanted, but he was never interested in her like that. Well, what if she tested these psychological triggers on her crush as well? After a week of dripping these psychological triggers into the guys in her life, nothing new happened, but she could instantly see that these triggers started changing their behavior. At the end of the month, she had both men standing in line wanting her. At the drop of a hat, she was the one with all the control. She had finally gained her power back, felt more confident, strong, sexy, and in control than ever before. Now she knew exactly how she could get men to chase her, and she would use these psychological triggers to build a stronger and better relationship than before, because she didn't know what men actually secretly wanted. I don't know whether you want to learn these simple psychological triggers or not. If you want to learn what they are, you might want to click the link in the description now. You don't need to click the link in the description now. It's just that you'll learn exactly how to get men to chase you, even if you think all hope is lost. It's truly something to check out. If you're running out of options and you have no idea what to do right now, click the link in the description. Also, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel because you'll get notified of every new Modern Love Potion video. If you're having troubles with love and men, you should watch our 3 best videos by tapping the screen now. They might solve your love problems instantly, kind of like drinking a Modern Love Potion that will make him fall at your feet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.